Hi, my name is Zara. 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 Lock in, lock in. All right, what's up? I'm Zara. This is a vlog. That's such a good introduction. I nailed it. I might be the GOAT. So I have this journal right here. Roll Bond. Dude, I would be terrible at presenting a book to like elementary school class. I had this entire journal of ideas of like 6 different ideas, but that's 6 more than 0 that I could talk about. And then I sat down and I looked at all of them and I was like, wow, all of these suck. Like, I don't think I want to talk about a single one of them. I don't like how this is falling. We're good. We're good. Anyways, I looked at the time. I've been recording for 23 minutes, and I don't think I've said anything particularly useful, which is tough. I don't know. I'm not good at doing this. I'm not good at like talking and indulging myself in my thoughts and whatnot. So even that didn't happen. I think if there's one thing that I need to think about more, it is that without it, it wouldn't be, right? Without it, it would not be. Without that Tyler the Creator track, that track would not be. Sure, I can create something that is so genuinely close to it if I'm some sort of fucking musical genius and some sort of very talented person, but even then, it's not the same. No 2 points will exist on the exact same point on this grid of artistry, right? No 2 points will be directly right on top of each other. Maybe it's stressful that you think that your point is in this place, but then you look around and there's points all around here. And maybe this point's really big. Maybe this person's a really big artist. Maybe they've already accomplished the things or the genre or sort of spread into an area that like you want to be in. But the thing is, you have your own intrinsic touch to anything that you create. And that's going to make it so even if you wanted to be in this circle, even if you did the exact same thing, you would still be over here. And this would still be just as good because there's no place on this plane that is better or worse than the other. It simply is. If you imagine this plane as sort of a grid, right, of all things that are created in creativity. Like maybe we have Mozart up here. Maybe we have Igor by Tyler the Creator down here. I'm glazing right now. Maybe we have I Might Swerve in the corner, whoa, right there, right? Somewhere on this grid, if you're a musician, you will exist. Maybe it's over here. Maybe you really wanted to create Tweaker by Jello, but like, you just didn't do it. And like, that sucks because you're gonna wanna create those things and you're gonna be jealous that that thing has already been created. But that doesn't minimize you as a creator or like an artist at all. What I'm trying to say is at the very root of it, right? There is no creation that is identical to another. You could create the entirety of somebody's song, you know, with the exact same loops, with the exact same production, whatnot. And like, yeah, sure, that's the exact same thing, but I'm talking about things that come from a place of original creativity. I firmly and strongly believe that there is no way that 2 products can be the exact same if they come from a place of, albeit minor influence from one another, because it's natural to be influenced by the things that are around you, the things that you digest, right? But without purposely copying something, without sitting there and studying a song and then trying to replicate it in your DAW, I think it is impossible to do so. And so I think there is some sort of relief that, you know, somebody made something and you think it's incredible and you're jealous of it and you're sitting there and you're envious and you're beating yourself down, then you need to realize that no matter what you did, you could not create something like that. That's just what it is. But at the same time, look at something that you created. Even if you don't think it's good, even if you don't think it's objectively good, even if you think it sucks, no other person on this earth could have made that thing and it has been made because you exist. And there has to be some sort of appreciation for that fact. I think that's all there is to it. There has to be some sort of gratitude for the fact that I have songs in my discography that I hate, that I don't think are good, that I still have them out and I don't know why. I could take them down at any point in time, but I'm still grateful for the fact that I made those things. I could point to you for each one of those songs and tell you the exact song or artist that inspired it, but I'm still grateful that I created them, because nobody else will ever, nor have they ever created that song. That's all there is to it. Over time, you're gonna create things that are better or different or more expansive. Maybe you're gonna get a little bit worse. Whatever, it happens. I went to the top 2-3% of Fortnite Reload players for no build last season. Or no, like this was like in November. But now when I play unranked, cannot catch a dub. Sucks. Feels like I got worse. But instead of sitting there and looking at other people being like, wow, like why can't I be Booga? Like at some point I need to realize that sometimes you get worse, but that doesn't mean that you can't get better. And that doesn't mean that it's not something that's naturally gonna happen. So long as you keep doing a thing, how you do that thing will change. You know, so long as you keep creating music, the way that you create music will change. Because like I said, two things cannot be created from a point of originality, even if it's influenced originality. They're going to inherently have some sort of uniqueness. So even if I create a song every single day for the next year of my life, even if I use the exact same loops, I'm not going to get the exact same product. Even if I make the exact same beat, the sheer vocal performance will never be the exact same. There might be one little note that I like, I'm a little bit off, and like maybe I can auto-tune it, it'll sound the exact same, but like you're gonna hear that auto-tune a little bit more in one of them, and maybe I like that better in one of the versions. Maybe that's the only difference. Maybe I was able to hit every single note, every pitch, the vibrato, all of that in my voice, the exact same, bar for bar, except for that one little piece, but that it's inherently different. And maybe once I recognize that, maybe I hit a little high note at the end of it, and I'm like, wow, I like that better. And that's one thing that I've recognized that I can add to my tool set whenever I go creating forward, that will change how I work with those loops or produce my own music, right? So long as you do things, the things that you do will never be the exact same. So long as I keep playing Fortnite, like I've gotten better recently just out of sheer doing it, not out of attempting to consciously do it, aiming the heavy shotgun, because it's got such a tight spread, pause, and it's so hard to hit a shot whenever you're really far away, but like,
I ran out of space on my phone. Thank you for listening.